Alright guys, what is going on? Match reaction, Liverpool 4, Bayer Leverkusen nil. And what a second half by Liverpool, scoring all of their 4 goals in the second half. They just totally blew Bayer Leverkusen away in that second half. They really did. After that first half, I really did not see that coming from Liverpool, to be honest. I mean, what a performance in that second half. Clearly, Arne Slot's half-time team talk clearly did something, right? They scored 4 goals. But Liverpool are looking dangerous this season. They are looking very dangerous indeed. You know, they're top of the Premier League. They've won every single game in the Champions League that they've played this season. And they're looking a threat, a big threat, in the Prem and in the Champions League. Now, I don't expect them to win both competitions, but I think they could win one. I really do believe that. Pains me as a United fan to say that, but they're looking like the real deal, Liverpool. And I think when Arne Slot came in, he had a good set of players, a good group of players. That Klopp left him with. So I'm not really surprised Liverpool are doing this. But yeah, Liverpool are looking very, very good this season. And I think Slot does deserve some credit because, it could have been very difficult for Arne Slot coming in, after Jurgen Klopp, who's been there for so many years. It could have been difficult, but I think the players are really binding into Arne Slot, really binding into his tactics. Because Liverpool, they do play a different style. Like, it is visible to see. And yeah, Liverpool are playing unbelievable at the minute. They really are. For Bayer Leverkusen, though, Xabi Alonso, I don't even think he'll know what happened in that second half. I think Bayer Leverkusen were the better team in the first half. I think they passed the ball better, and I think they were the better team. And then second half, Liverpool scored and they just crumbled. They just capitulated. And Liverpool to do that to the Bundesliga champions is quite is quite a mark. It's a marker that to say watch out, Liverpool are not to be messed with. But going back to Leverkusen, I'm baffled. I actually am like very like weirdly baffled by that result because at half time it just did not seem like a 4-0 game. Like at half time, I wasn't thinking, yeah, this is going to end 4-0 to Liverpool. It's something by shock, if anything, that second half result and that second half performance by Liverpool and by Leverkusen. Like Leverkusen were terrible in that second half, terrible. And Liverpool, they just, the Anfield crowd, I think, probably helped a little bit. But yeah, just an outstanding performance by Liverpool in that second half. But let's talk about the goals. Actually, just before our time, by Leverkusen, I think they take a 1-0 lead with Jeremy Frimpong. I think a long ball gets played over the top to Frimpong. He's up against Simicas, it does hit Frimpong on the arm. It's quite clearly, you can clearly see it on the replay. It does hit him on the arm. He does go through on goal though, Frimpong. Sticks it into the back of the net. I mean, it's a wonderful finish by Frimpong. He's a right wing back, Frimpong, but that was a striker's finish by the Dutchman. But it was clearly handball. Goal doesn't stand, and rightfully so. If that goal would have went in, it would have made it a very interesting game because I think Leverkusen would have taken a 1-0 lead at half time, and then the second half would have been very, very interesting. But it got rightfully cancelled out. And then second half in the 61st minute, Luis Diaz giving Liverpool a 1-0 lead. Really, really nice little dint finish this by Luis Diaz. Comes to Trent, he then fizzes the ball into Curtis Jones, and the ball by Curtis Jones is absolutely beautiful. The run by Diaz, brilliant. I think he runs off Tapsoba. No one picks him up, and Hideki tries to come out, close the angle, but Diaz just chips it over him. Really nice finish by Luis Diaz. Clearly onside. 1-0 Liverpool. I do think whoever got the first goal in this game was going to win. but I didn't expect it to go, the way it did. And then 7 minutes later, 2-0 to Liverpool. Cody Gakpo with a header. McAllister sprays it out wide to Mo Salah. He then gets in the cross to Cody Gakpo on the back post. Again, Cody Gakpo unmarked. I don't know who's meant to be marking him. All he's got to do, Gakpo, is make contact with his header, and he scores, and that's exactly what he did. The on-field decision, though, was offside. Linesman gave offside. It went to VAR. I thought he was onside, Cody Gakpo, and I was proven to be right. VAR gave the goal for 2-0 to Liverpool, and it was basically game over from this point on. Like, Liverpool very rarely throw 2-0 leads away at Anfield, especially with 20 minutes to go. So, I thought this was either going to get extended or stay 2-0, and it became 3-0 in the 82nd, 83rd minute. Luis Diaz again. Bit of a scrappier goal, this one, for Luis Diaz. Bit of a scrappier one. I think it's Mo Salah again with the cross to the back post, and Diaz, he just shrugs off Hoffman like he's not even there. It's terrible by Hoffman. You got to show a bit of strength, a bit of, commitment. But Diaz just barges him off the ball, and I think he volleys it through Tapsoba's legs from quite close range. Hideki can't react in time. Finds the bottom right-hand corner. 3-0 Liverpool. And then the icing on the cake, right at the end, Luis Diaz getting his hat-trick on the counter-attack. Liverpool win it back off Leverkusen. Leverkusen trying to push for a goal. Liverpool win it back. Darwin Núñez is then running at the Leverkusen defence. It's a 4v2 for Liverpool. I did think Núñez should have passed it to Salah, but he decides to cut in, take the shot on his right foot. It's blocked by N'Chappie, who, by the way, N'Chappie, I think he had... I know they lost 4-0 today, Leverkusen, but I think N'Chappie had a very good game at the back for Leverkusen. I really do. He blocks the shot, but so unfortunate. Just forced Luis Diaz, sticks it into an empty net for his hat-trick, and what a performance by Liverpool in the second half. And they're looking the real deal this season. They're looking really scary, Liverpool, and confidence is high for Liverpool at the minute. And we especially us, Premier League fans, we've seen how Liverpool play when their confidence is high, and their confidence is high at the minute, and they are a very hard team to beat at the minute, Liverpool, and they're just playing with, a lot of informed players, and they're just playing very, very well under Arne Slot. You've got to credit Arne Slot for that. But guys, let me know in the comments what you thought of the match. Stunning second half, really, in my opinion. But guys, please like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and I'll catch you later.